This will be the easiest one we move today because it actually runs, stops, all the things a car needs to do. A lot of shuffling today. Day 7 of shuffling cars. 7, 8, I don't even know anymore. It's all cars from dusk till dawn. It's the best way to vacation. The shuffling begins. It's a good looking car. Now we'll see if this wants to start for us.
Oh, try that now. We'll find it a few times. Hold on. Okay, try again. Just remember to get the fuel pump safe. Hold on. You gotta look out. Oh, it wasn't what you did here. You gotta unlock the include. This one. Yes, it is in here. Sorry. Yes. Okay, no problem. Let in. Start her up and get a little warm up. There it goes, yeah. Oh, okay. You're fine, Mike. Cool. It's nothing I haven't done. Let's keep a couple more minutes, okay? Here.
How did I drive, Mike?
It's great. Sounds like a boat, looks like a boat, but it's a car. Just making an Amphicar. See if
looks
we
like a
can
boat.
get it watertight and scare people.
Looks more like a boat than a boat car does.
Yeah. Didn't Lyndon Johnson do that? Didn't Lyndon Johnson have an Amphicar?
No idea.
I think he did, because I think he used to like love fucking with people, and it was before people really knew what Amphicars were. So he'd like pretend that the brakes were out as he was approaching a body of water, and his passengers were like, "Oh my god, we're gonna die!" And
oh, that'd be
he'd just be like, "Haha, it's actually a boat too."
Well, I have no idea what it is. I'm not sure if there's a part. Push buttons and go to the okay, so it's automatic. Now move the stick shift back and forth to see if you get arc, neutral. Imagine that's a part. See if we have any kind of battery. Metal's firm. Oh yeah, it's all right there. See if we have any battery stranded. See if we got sounds good. Yeah. What's in this thing? Some old's like 1968. It's a pretty big engine.
taking a little cooling break here. It's blistering hot down here. So right now I'm sitting in the carport in a place that I couldn't stand before. Pretty much everything is cleared out of here except the Sacramento Special, which will be getting shuffled around as well. It's surprisingly and shockingly open and devoid of cars. I still really like this thing. It's a little bit small, Crosley based, but it's cute. Don't know much about the history, neither does Jeff. Got to look into that a little bit further. So let's see what else we've got out here. We've got the Fraser Nash kit car, which we're busting the wheels off at some point, holding on to those. Got the Kaisers hanging out under the covers. Those are kind of a permanent fixture at this point. Packard Monte Carlo is still on the trailer. That's going to be going into the first position in the carport in a little bit here. Shuffle the 59 Fleetwood and the 54 Fraser Custom over to the neighbor's house here. I mean, I know the 59 Cadillac fins are iconic, but I don't know. I think I might be leaning more towards the Fraser. You've seen plenty of 59 Cadillacs, but have you seen any 1954 Fraser Customs? Except this one. I don't think you have. It's a hell of a fun car. We got the Chicagoan under this tarp. Its destination is still kind of TBD. The Bucci Porsche. And then let's see, what do we have further afield here? We just got the Galileo out. It wasn't really cooperating going into gear, so it's probably lost most or all of its transmission fluid. So we'll have to address that. This is going to go over to Rob's place. He's wrapping up another car and he's ready to jump into this. So this is on Rob's list. And then we still have our Cadillac chassis hanging out on the street, ready for it to go into its new home. There we go, more to come. Yeah. How long have you had those mini bikes?
9 years old.
Since you were 9 years old.
Yeah, 50 some years.
Oh, this is jammed full of good projects.
Oh, it's not a real hard one. Last time I did it was 30 years ago.
Oh, I don't think I could actually walk back here the last time.
Yeah, I think we took some things out.
All right, so, there's the Californian.
Yeah, which I need to get to.
Oh, and that's the Meteor underneath it.
Yeah, we can take some of these out today, like this black body.
Cool.
You might be able to put the S4 body right over the black body.
Oh, and here's the charred shark.
Yes. Yeah. Take this back on the... You might be able to take this back to the...
Sure. What does that say? Ride to live, live to ride? That's great.
Yes, so my brother's probably 20 years ago. It's a chopper with choppers and sissy bars and banana seeds.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Loads of good stuff in here.
day. Jeff, what day is it? How many days have we been at this?
Wow. We started last Monday. Today's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So 9 days.
And how many cars in 9 days?
57 is what I counted.
Yeah.
Moving, relocating, shipping, incorporating, purchasing, dragging, selling.
And how many did we have to dig out? 3?
I dug some up. At least 3. Truly digging out, yeah.
Yeah.
At least 3.
So let's go over what we've got back here. We brought the Devon back. So this is a good survivor car. This was kind of being kept nice for about, 30 years by the previous owner. It was
in a garage.
It's kind of safeguarded by them.
Mid-1960s.
Yeah. And
Salvatore Salerno. That's the guy's name who built it. And we're the third owners of the car.
Great. And what makes this one kind of unique too is that they extended the body line down. So you'll see if you're looking at the broadside of the Devon here, it's lower to the ground than it was traditionally, which actually makes for a really neat look. It's a great little car. Great little survivor.
So you grab the front fender. It should open up.
Oh yeah. There we go. And this is what, the Willys F head? Is that what's in this?
It's Kaiser F head, or well, it's the same engine was in the Kaiser Darren, the very first Excalibur.
Oh.
Brooks Siemens Excalibur. And some other ones too.
You get an idea on the build quality here. I don't know many other Devons that have a tilt front. In fact, I can't think of any.
Probably a couple, but they're not common. And solid as can be.
Yeah. And then we have the Packard Monte Carlo show car from, 1949?
It's a 1948 Series 22 upgraded by Henny and Richard Abid to look like a 1949 Series 23. And it was a proposal by Henny and Richard Abid on how they could modify the Packard bathtubs and how to make them look a little bit different, look nice. You can see this area right here. This is actually the original wheel well comes up this side. You can feel it inside in there. That's actually there's a paint stain on that. But if you lowered it to give the car, making it look like it's a little bit closer to the ground. The same thing with the chrome striping and the two-tone. It was white with red. It's very pretty.
This is a high pocket car you've referred to with how high
They call it high pockets. I think the correct definition, the style line is really high, but look at how short these windows are.
Yeah.
But that's not a custom feature. That was actually the Packard convertibles of the era. You can take a look how high. There's not much window here, but that's not custom. It's actually part of what Packard Super 8s, any of the convertibles, the custom convertibles and so forth. But the top of the seats here, so you almost have to raise your hand up to put your elbow.
It's not really a comfortable cruising level.
No, they did some other things too. De-chromed it. They built 2 Monte Carlos. One was a mock-up and one real one. This was the real one. It was missing for 70-some years, and we found it in Texas.
All right, and then let's see. Going back to the bays here, we've got the Sacramento Special, which we jokingly call the Schwinn Special because it's got bicycle cardboard boxes glassed into the floors. Cute little car, kind of like a Speed Racer Mach 5 type of vibe. I still really like this one. Definitely could make some improvements here and there to finish it off and make it a little bit more stylish in proportion, but it's a great little start. It's super solid too, I mean.
Oh yeah, very solid.
And the Chicago one, so this is one of 3 ever made, right? And one of 2 known to remain?
There were 2 show cars. The Chicago one came in 2 versions. The main Chicago with the V8, Oldsmobile V8, and automatic transmission, and the Lightning version of the Chicago. This is actually the Lightning version was made for shows, which was forward flathead powered and 3 on the tree, which it still has and maintains. And last time it was seen in public was in 1954 at the Chicago Auto Show where it debuted.
Right. And no motor in this one, right? That's why it was so easy to push?
It's very easy to push, thank God it's here.
All right, and then this arrived earlier in the week with the transporter. So this is the 1948 Cadillac donor chassis motor drivetrain coming off a restored car, which is going to be resto modded. So this was left over, and this is more likely than not going to serve as the base donor for the WOW Cadillac restoration. Had full interior, which was actually in surprisingly pretty decent shape. So depending on the quality of the restoration there, the level of the restoration, maybe just clean up the seats or recover them. I guess we'll figure that out along the way, but really great Cadillac flathead in good shape. Really the only the only problem here is the typical dropout of the battery box from getting rusted out by battery acid. So this actually rolls really nice. Came with a spare, which came in really handy when we had to move the Wow Cadillac because there were a couple wheels we were having some issues with there. We moved this around a couple times, the 1934 Fraser Nash kit car VW base. Jeff bought this for the wheels and pretty much for the wheels alone. When they were making these kits, they actually used authentic Ford wheels from the 30s, which these appear to be. We took a look at the backside of the spare and it looks like it actually is the 5 bolt pattern like they're supposed to be. They weren't adapted for the VW bolt pattern. Of course, the 59 Fleetwood. Great cruiser car for Jeff just to tool around in at some point. The Fraser Custom, 1954 Fraser Custom, which is just such a fun car. The Wow Cadillac is here under the tarp. You guys have seen that already in previous parts of the video. 2 Kaisers still hanging out over there. And then in the neighbor's carport, we've got the Bucci Porsche. And that's it. That is 9 days of moving cars. Combined 57 cars, bodies, chassis. It's been a long time.
Hey guys, Mike at Undiscovered Classics here. Hope you guys are enjoying the video that's queuing up. Just wanted to take a minute and say thanks for subscribing and following the channel. It really means a lot when you guys comment and share our videos. And to that end, a lot of the analytics we're seeing on the back end here in the YouTube Creator Studio is that we've got a lot of people watching videos, but not necessarily a lot subscribing. So I know it's annoying and everybody asks for it, but if you get the chance, subscribe to the channel, like, maybe even share the video, and we'd love to interact with you in the comments. So appreciate it and enjoy.